So it wasn't too terrible to live with the two legs, until the day they brought the new dog home. Silverfang meowed, his voice carrying the full swing of storytelling. Lizardkit and Oatkit leaned against one another, their green ears twitching eagerly as they drank in every word the elder cat had to say. "But what is a dog?" Lizardkit meowed, his small face screwing up in concentration. "Can you eat it?" Oatkit asked, licking his lips eagerly. Silverfang purred in amusement, then looked up as Honeywish pushed her way through the bushes with a large squirrel in her mouth. "Just bringing you some fresh kill," Honeywish purred. She was relieved to see Silverfang out of the medicine cat's den and looking better. Although there had been a lot of blood from his injury from the monster, Silverfang seemed to be healing well, though Dogaze had mentioned she worried his hearing on one side was ruined. Still, that hadn't seemed to diminish the old cat's gentle personality. In fact, he seemed constantly awed and grateful for everything about camp, something that made Honeywish almost wiggle with "Honeywish, why thank you," Silverfang purred, his eyes lighting up. Immediately he put the squirrel down and invited the kits to share with him, watching them for a moment with contented eyes. The kits wasted no time and began bickering eagerly over the best pieces, while the two older cats looked on. "You know, I never did thank you enough for saving me," Silverfang purred, glancing at Honeywish. "To be honest, after the monster hit me, I thought it was all over. I've lived a long life, and it had become more and more difficult to fight the other cats for kitty pet food at the barn. They aren't like this there. There's no sharing of food, or other cats helping watch one another's kits. This is so very nice." "Well, that is what clan life is all about," Honeywish purred, draping her tail over the older cat's shoulders. "Helping one another, keeping our territory strong, keeping ourselves strong, being proud to work together and make a home together. And you know you have a place here, too, if you want one. We support all of our clan mates." Honeywish sighed as her thoughts flickered to Mossleaf and the two kits, their green markings speckled across their fur, no matter how unique their situation may be. Silverfang purred, his eyes glowing with kindness. "Those are powerful dreams, Honeywish. I'm not sure what an old cat like me can do, but I'd be very proud to be part of this." He glanced back over at the kids, who had gotten distracted from eating and were now tussling over a scrap of squirrel fur. "Something tells me that being here is one of the most important things that has ever happened in my life." He glanced at Honeywish, a soft purr in his voice. "I only hope I can show you how beautiful I think it is here." Honeywish glanced over her shoulder at the clearing behind her, where the cats of Moss Clan were calling to one another as they began breaking up into patrols and hunting groups. Dogaze was curled up with Briarstalk, sharing tongues. "Yes, it really is beautiful here, isn't it?" With a shake, she ruffled her fur, suddenly aware of how silly she sounded. "Well, I mean, it is leaf bare right now, but I can promise you the camp looks better when the trees are full of leaves. Just wait until New Leaf, and you'll see how beautiful it really can be then." "Oh, I think I can see how beautiful it is just fine right now. Thank you, Honeywish." Silverfang purred, sounding amused. "But you're right. I'm sure the camp will look even better in New Leaf. I can't wait to see it then." Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge. And we are back here with Moss Clan again today. I wanted to stay with them just a little bit longer so we could see how Silverfang is settling in and if he's a good fit for Moss Clan or not. And so far it seems like things are going great. He gets along really well with the kittens. He listens to his medicine cat. He thinks that clan life is pretty impressive and that it's really wonderful and friendly and kind, that everybody wants to take care of each other. And I'm not sure how he's going to react then. Oh gosh, what's going on? I'm not sure how he's going to react to maybe the first border dispute, so we'll have to see. Look at that! But apparently he really wants to fit in. So he's pouncing Mossleaf, and I think he was asking for training because he has been trying to get his hunting skill up and going. And like that's all he wants to do. He wants to meet pets. He wants to like sniff everybody. He wants to play with everybody. He wants to play with Squirrely. And I hope that this is like fun playing. But he just gained his very first hunting skill. That's really cool. I wonder if we'll leave him alone. I won't try to like prompt him. Whoa, where are we going? I won't try to prompt him to go hunting because he is an elder. But I wonder if that's just like his way of showing off that he does want to try to contribute to the clan. Oh, and it looks like Mossleaf wants to be friends with him anyway. So Mossleaf, go ahead, get to know him. I mean, this cat seems to be hanging out with your kits and telling them stories, so I can imagine how Mossleaf would want to get to know him and make sure that he's a safe cat to have around the kits. And speaking of the kits, you guys, Oak Kit, dang it, Oak Kit, why are you always finding snakes to watch? Oak Kit, I think, really wants to grow up and be a big, strong warrior like his dad. I bet he has heard that story about how a lion star took on the dogs at the dog pack way too often. I really hope he is not going to get it in his head to go and try to investigate the dog pack. Look at that. How did you find what is, like, in our game at least, a venomous snake? You can watch it, but I swear, a few people have suggested that we start running randomizers where if the kits or the elders go to watch these snakes that we consider to be venomous, and again, this is a harmless little San Francisco or Scarlet King snake. There's also the San Francisco garter snake that pops up now and then, and they're totally harmless in real life, so please don't freak out if you see them like in real life. But in the game, we pretend that they're venomous just to add a little bit of extra spice. So do you guys think we should start rolling randomizers if the kits go to watch things that are dangerous, like maybe an assassin beetle, or if they go to watch the snakes that are dangerous? Let me know if you think that's a good thing to do. Also, who's hissing at each other? What's going on over here? Okay, actually they're just like pouncing and playing. So I'm going to interpret that as being okay. Oh, and Mossleaf is off to go try to catch that snake. Dang it, Mossleaf, you better catch it or else I'm going to have to roll the generator and see if you're going to get poisoned or not. And speaking of poisoned, Dogaze actually needs to spend a little bit of time today collecting up all of the different specialized items that the other cats have gotten for her. So let's see, Nothing, Briarstock and Crowfeather are training together. Dang it, Crowfeather, when did you get fleas? And Crowfeather's actually full. Okay, we can put that turtle down in the fresh prey pile. Oh, and by the way, the fresh prey pile looks a little bit different. So I took up some more of your guys' suggestions. Let me know if this is better. So this is sand on the fresh prey pile instead of using dirt. And I can see things a lot clearly now. So I did some dirt around the edges though. So it looks like the cats have just kind of worn this area away. And apparently the sand, it makes sense then that the cats spend so much time sleeping in the fresh prey pile because the sand would be very warm and comfortable if you ask me. What's this? And Crowfeather wants to go nuzzle Mossleaf. And he wants to sniff Mossleaf too. So you know what? We'll let that happen. Let's actually have him go and sniff Mossleaf, because I think that would be kind of interesting. Maybe they're talking. Oh, they can talk about how the little creek pond thing has frozen, because occasionally Mossleaf likes to hunt in the creek pond thing as well. And then I think Crowfeather is going to be sent by Mossleaf over to Dogaze to get rid of these fleas, because I don't think she would want these fleas anywhere near her kits, because it can be dangerous to have like fleas in the place. Oh my goodness, and look at Oak Kit. He's off to go pounce Squirrely, who's like kind of like a big sister figure to him. All right, Lizard Kit's off to go to use the bathroom. That's fine. And Briarstock, what are you doing? Oh, he's trying to interrupt the kits and like socialize with them. Do you have anything? No, so unfortunately Briarstock doesn't have anything. Oh, look at him. Oh, Briarstock. Oh, it's really sweet to see him spend time with the kits. It's almost like he's trying to console himself. Like he may not have had his kits and he may have lost his wonderful mate that he loved so much, Fern Creek. Well, at least she was wonderful, kinda, to him. He loved her. He's very loyal to her. And so he really is sad that she's gone now. And I think he's kind of consoling himself by spending time with the kits, because that's adorable. That's just adorable that he's doing that. And maybe he wants to improve his hunting skills soon. So I think I'm going to maybe leave him one more day of not controlling him. Oh, don't turn Oak Kit down for nuzzling. Okay, you go ahead and you pounce him then. If he's going to turn you down for nuzzling, you're a kit who's not going to take no for an answer. So you need to go ahead. Let's see. You need to go ahead. Yeah, he's just going to have to spend some time socializing with them. All right, come on. Okay, come over here. All right, friendly, socialize. Briarstock's over here. And where's Crowfeather? Over here. All right. Oh, and they're training again. Oh my gosh. And let's see. Yeah, I think that Mossleaf is going to spend a little bit of time telling him what for. Where is Crowfeather on? Yeah, so Crowfeather, she's working up a bit of a relationship with them. I think she's going to social. Look, she gave her fleas. Crowfeather, for crying out loud. We were trying to prevent that. I think that Squirreleap actually has, yeah, Squirreleap has a Wom rat. And I think somebody else actually had a shrew. There we go. And Honeywish has a shrew. So I think that Honeywish is going to have to give the shrew. And then Squirreleap's going to have to give the Wom rat so we can nip this in the bud. All right, Dogaze, hurry up and use the bathroom. Your medicine cat skills are about to be needed. because I'm trying to make it so that just as a little extra challenge, especially for socializing with the medicine cat, the cats have to give the item that they have to the medicine cat. So, all right. I don't think Mossleaf's going to be a little bit irritated because now she's covered in fleas, thanks to Crowfeather here. So I think Crowfeather would sass her back and be like, all right, we'll go ahead and take care of this. Where you going, Lizard Kit? Oh, he's off to go socialize with Silverfang, which is pretty cool. And we'll change Silverfang's name. He is going to be an official member of Moss Clan now. And look at that lion star. I swear, all he wants to do is like spend half his time with the younger cats and with his kits. All right. Well, Dogaze, let's bring you over here, my friend. Honeywish is going to come up and she's going to socialize with you for a second because we need to go ahead and have her give you, let's see, there's Briarstock. Come to bed. And let's see, go present to Dogaze. So she's going to present the shrew to Dogaze. All right, and there you go. Shrew presented. And then nuzzle. Is that what she wants to do? Oh, she wants to play with Dogaze. That's really sweet. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I swear, these two are so sweet. And there's the little like Womrat hiding behind them. That's really fun. All right. All right, let's see. Oops, sorry about that. All right, we're good. Okay, good. So now we have, I guess we're going to give up on eating fish for now. And then we might play for just a second. Like playfully pounce just to make sure. Well, playfully chase. Playfully pounce seems like a good middle ground. Let's go ahead and put the shrew into Dogaze's inventory. Look, and now she wants to present a gift to Honeywish. See, that's what I mean. I think it's going to help if we have all of the cats kind of present the items that they need other than the like colorful feathers and snake skins. But like the prey items or other things, maybe occasionally a leaf or a snake skin just to show that they're trying to help out their medicine cat. Present them to her. And let's actually come over here because Squirreleap needs to present a few things. Let's see. And she still wants to sniff Moon Kit, which I think is very interesting. It is going to be the next full moon pretty soon. In fact, we might swap off between the clans as it is the next full moon. Ooh, did you just gain? Honeywish, what'd you do? Who knows? Honeywish, why don't we send her out maybe to start doing a little bit of hunting? Or at least scratch, because I don't want her to get sick. Scratch, and then go ahead and... Look, we can look for specific prey! Oh my gosh, what happens if we try to look for like specifically a rodent? Let's go ahead and see. Dogaze, you need to come back over here. Squirreleap's going to be here any second. At least I hope so. Squirreleap, where the heck are you? Get over here quicker. And then Squirreleap can go ahead and give the Womrat to Dogaze, and the Plasma Bug, and the Assassin Bug. So let's just begin at the beginning. I guess let's just do it so you give like one item maybe to Dogaze, and then we'll say she gives the rest of them to Dogaze too. All right, so she puts it down. Dogaze, hold still. For crying out loud. Go over here. Oh, look at little Squirreleap. Look at little Squirreleap carrying her food. Oh, that's so cute. Why are these cats adorable? They're just adorable. And what does it look like when she's carrying... That's kind of scary. Oh, it's because it's a feather. Or it's the end of the tail. That's why it looks like that. It's the end of the tail of the little rodent. I get it now. I get it. All right. And now Dogaze is going to be nuzzled. And we're going to give her the Womrat. And then we'll say that she's also getting the Assassin Beetle and the Plasma Bug at the same time. Also, all of the maple leaves and the snake skins. And then I think that Squirreleap... Oh, Squirreleap wants to groom her. Oh, that's really sweet. All right, well, I'm going to have Squirreleap go and actually do a little bit of hunting because the medicine cat needs to do some medicine cat duties. All right, come here, you. You two need to get over here. And we'll heal them up really quickly. All right, come over here. Go ahead and run. Dogaze, you need to stay right here for just a second. Sorry, sweetie. I know you really need to scratch your paws. But you're going to come over... and go ahead and give Crowfeather here a good sniff. And then once they interact with their medicine cat, there we go. And Squirreleap just leveled up her hunting skill. Huzzah! Go, Squirreleap, go. Oh, she wants to get to level 8. Okay, so I still have to wait. All right. Crowfeather, you troublemaker, you. And we'll go ahead and have him present to Dogaze this. And then he also gets his fleas cured now because Dogaze is going to have met him. And she doesn't get fleas when she's curing other cats of fleas. That's not how it works. So there we go. And now she has to wait for just a second. Nope, Mossleaf, come back over here. You have to wait your turn. Okay, hey. React to the presented object. There you go. You have a Plasma Beetle. She's pretty excited about it. And then let's go ahead and grab it. So now we have a plasma beetle and crow feathers off. He just wants to be free. All right, Dogaze, you come over. Sniff Mossleaf. Mossleaf, stay. And then that way we can get everybody taken care of. So that's really important to make sure that you tackle fleas early on too, because fleas can really start causing major issues. All right, and let's go ahead and clear out the little womrat. And now Mossleaf is cured of her fleas, which is extremely helpful. Wonderful. Now you can go do whatever you want to do, ladies. All right. Oh, and does Mossleaf have anything? I don't think Mossleaf has anything. No, nothing that's going to be that useful for Dogaze. So Dogaze wants to go find a present of some kind. Oh, and there's Silverfang getting a little bit of food there. And he does actually want to sniff Honeywish. So what's Honeywish up to right now? Oh, she's training. She's training with a Lion Star. And she's getting ready to be groomed. Let's see. She wants to be best friends with Lion Star, though. So I think she's going to do a little bit of socialization with Lion Star, who needs to go and scratch something pretty soon. Because she does, you know, Honeywish does still have deep feelings, deep complicated now feelings for her best friend. But Lion Star has proven himself to be a very loving mate, especially a good father to his kits. And you can't really fault him for that. You know what I mean? So we're going to go ahead and let him spend a little bit of time. Willow, I forgot that you exist. I am so sorry, Willow. I actually literally forgot she existed. Let's go ahead and have her take care of herself. And some people were saying if the spirit of the land becomes sick, maybe we should try like using something like having some sort of effect on the cats. And I'm not sure about that. Let me know what you guys think about that, because honestly, sometimes I forget that the spirits of the land are even there, because they're just sort of trying to be placeholders for us so we can get other stuff done. So yeah, there's that. Lion Star, where are you off to? He really has to scratch something, Honeywish. He doesn't, that's kind of the tragic thing. He doesn't really seem to have time for his old friend anymore. I mean, his deputy, not the way that she wishes, at least. Not the way that she wishes. But who else does she want to be friends with? Well, where's Briarstock? Briarstock's off doing something. And we probably need to send out the evening patrol for food anyway. So I think Briarstock, he's probably about ready. So let's have him go ahead and wake up. And then maybe meet with Honeywish and be able to talk about doing evening patrol. I think that she would feel pretty good. Let's see. And Squirreleap. Looks like Squirreleap is about to be told that she needs to come out and help out with evening patrol too. All right, Briarstock, you come over here. We're going to nuzzle Squirreleap. All of the cats are being super friendly with each other, which is a good thing. And let's see. Silverfang is snoozing. Oh, I wonder if we should make this like the elder cat den, the elder's den, kind of next to the medicine cat. We'll move the litter box right over here, the little dirt place, maybe back over here, and then maybe make this into the elder's den. What do you guys think about that? Because we do need to have an elder's den now that we actually have an elder, and we're going to need an apprentice's den at some point too. Whoops, sorry about that. But maybe we should make it so that if elders specifically end up getting fleas, then apprentices and only apprentices are able to groom the cat and get rid of those fleas. I think that would be a really fun thing. So we'll have to make it so that if the apprentice has a high enough relationship with the elder, then they're able to groom the fleas. But otherwise bad news bears. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Honeywish, be groomed. Be groomed. Dogaze wants to groom her. Squirreleap wants to groom her. Honeywish, everybody wants to share tongues with you, but it's kind of time, and she wants to share tongues with them. But it's kind of time to do a little bit of hunting, evening hunts. So we'll go ahead, and I've been thinking what we'll start doing is just setting the cats to maybe, in fact, let's go ahead and have her, Honeywish, let's have you socialize so you can tell Squirreleap kind of what the deal is. Briarstock is almost done. And then once Squirreleap is done being socialized, what I think we'll start doing is maybe setting the cats to hunt like 4 times or so, maybe 6, 3 to 6 times, and then whatever they catch is what the evening patrol for hunting caught, and we'll just leave it at that. Because if they have enough food, then that's that. All right, so they're socializing. What's Dogaze up to now? Oh, she's off to go catch something too. Good. All right, Squirreleap. Squirreleap seems to like hunting in this area. So we'll set her to do like maybe 4 hunts, and then she can be done because she's kind of tired. And whatever she catches, and whatever she doesn't catch, she doesn't catch. All right, and is Briarstock almost done? I think he's almost done. Oh, come back here, Honeywish. You can't pounce Dogaze right now. She's trying to do some hunting. All right, come on, you guys. Come on. And now we're going to go ahead and let Honeywish kind of interact a little bit. Maybe socialize, sniff. We'll have to see if he'll accept a nuzzle. Briarstock, will you accept a nuzzle from her? All right, you should be done with scratching things now. Because I think Honeywish would want her best hunter back on track and feeling good. But this will be our little hunting team for the night. So yeah, I think that's going to be really fun where we just let the cats do a certain number of hunts. So we'll set them out and say, okay, you guys get to do like 4 hunts each. And then whatever they catch is just kind of what the cats of the night have caught. And then Dogaze, what were you doing? She's actually stalking for prey on her own. That's really cool. It's almost like she wants to present the gift to Honeywish by like catching her own prey. And then what's Mossleaf doing? She is snoozing. I could have sworn I just saw Mossleaf run by elsewhere, but I guess not. Oh, that was Lionstar. All right. And Lionstar, I think, is also ready for the evening hunt. So he's probably going to come over and kind of assess and keep an eye on what Squirreleap, who is very, very busy doing some hunting over here, is doing. So we'll have them kind of hunt together. So they'll be doing a tandem team. And then I think Honeywish might try to do a little bit of a hunting team with Briarstock. So we'll see what they manage to catch. Are you going to accept the nuzzle? Are you going to accept the nuzzle? I know it's kind of sad. Ah, Squirreleap got an empty chip bag. Dang it. Oh, there we go. There we go. See, Briarstock, you don't need to mourn and be sad. Here, go ahead and pounce. No, I think it's playfully chase. He wants to playfully chase. We'll let him go ahead and just kind of like suddenly have a spurt of playfulness and chase Honeywish a little bit. And maybe that'll show that he's ready to like start getting back to his warrior duties. There you go, guys. All right. Yes, and Dogaze caught an Anole lizard. What? Dogaze, that's awesome. All right, we're going to have these two come down and then we'll have them do some hunting too. So we'll just set it to be like, okay, you guys are going to do like 4, maybe 5 hunts. And well, 4 hunts is probably good with this many cats. And then I think Briarstock is still just feeling a little bit not up to his usual stuff. So we'll have him do 3 hunts. And then Squirreleap is being super awesome and trying. She's trying, even if she's not having much success. And maybe Lionstar will this is kind of his way of being able to assess whether or not she's doing a good job hunting. And oh, there goes a turtle, an Indian roof turtle. So that'll be interesting to see. All right, and Dogaze wants to talk with Silverfang. Silverfang, I think, is probably going to be woken up by the fact that Dogaze is just making dirt right next to his head. We really need to just turn this into the Elder Den, I think, and give him a little bit of space. All right, so we'll go ahead and let her sniff Silverfang. There you go, guys. Come on, everybody. You're okay. There you go. And then what are the kits up to? Being good kits and sleeping like they should. And yes, the kits will actually... No, wake up, you little goof bucket. Get up and like go scratch something. You're a kit. You could get very sick if you don't hurry up and scratch things. Oh, gosh. My gosh. All right. Well, we'll have to wake him up. Oak Kit. He apparently likes to sleep. Does he like to sleep as much as his dad? Not really. He's adventurous and independent. Who knows? Maybe he's a little bit lazy too. But the kits will be aging up very soon, which means that pretty soon the Branch Clan kits should be aging up and becoming apprentices. So that's going to be really fun to see. All right. And then what do you want to do, sir? Nothing with Dogaze, though he did want to meet like a new pet. So maybe that means he wants to go to the gathering. That would be really cool. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and let these two socialize for a minute because it's very important for a medicine cat to watch after the elders. And then, oh, Kit, hurry up. Hurry up and go eat things and pee and go scratch on things before you get sick because you're a silly, stubborn kitten who needs to be watched over by your mother, who's currently snoozing. All right, Lionstar didn't catch anything. Briarstock didn't catch anything. So phooey. We'll just have to continue to let the hunting go. Honeywish didn't catch anything. Oh, dear. Well, I need to add to the prey pile, so let's see if there's anything that any cat... Oh, and Lionstar needs to give that plasma bug. We're very lucky to have so many plasma beetles. That bodes very, very well. Oh, yeah, and then Crowfeather did interact with Dogaze, so we'll have the jellyfish, the sea batfish, which I'm still not sure what we're going to do. All of those things go over to her. So poor Dogaze gets to collect all of these items that every other cat has in their inventory. Gosh, and actually we're kind of low on food then. We need to feed the kids. Come on, you guys. Yay, Squirrely caught a turtle, even though she's really tired. And look at her. She wants to improve her hunting skills still. I'm so proud of her. I think that she's probably too exhausted because she broke away from hunting. Maybe we'll do it that way too. Or if the cats break away from hunting when we are like telling them they should stalk and then they stop stalking, then we'll consider the fact that maybe that means they're too tired to continue what they were doing. All right, well, this isn't a lot of food so far. Leaf Bear is kind of rough. And then let's see. Briarstock, did you catch that? Thankfully, that snake is not a darkly colored snake, so I don't have to worry too much. And then, let's see. Briarstock didn't catch anything, I don't think. Darn. Come on, Briarstock, you can do it. And then Honeywish, are you still hunting? Yes, she is. Honeywish is a very good deputy, if you ask me. Let me know what you guys think. And if you have questions, I've been thinking, and let me know if this is a good idea that you guys would enjoy, about doing kind of like a character Q&A where you guys can ask questions about the different cats. And I can tell you answers about their motivations. Or, nope, get over here, Lion Star. You didn't catch a single thing. You're totally going to be a good leader, and you're going to stalk for prey because your kits are hungry. You're going to keep stalking for prey until things work out. But yeah, what do you guys think about doing like a little bonus like character Q&A session on the weekends where you guys can ask me questions about one of the cats in the clans, and then I can answer those questions, if not like for plot things, just more about the cat, because so many of you guys draw amazing fan art or write amazing stories about our cats that I just really feel like it would be great if I could give you guys a little bit more information about what they like, what they don't like, what they're up to. I feel like Honeywish and Lion Star would be pulling a long hunting patrol tonight because they know how things are a little bit tight. So, all right. Oh, Silverfang was trying to catch something all on his own. Oh, that's amazing. Silverfang, look at you go. Where's Dogaze? She's over here grooming. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. And she wants to play and groom another cat. Oh gosh. All right. And I think what we're going to do for making a medicine cat, let's see, let's have her go ahead and pounce Squirrel Leap too. And what do you guys think about letting the medicine cats go ahead and never get hairballs when they groom another cat? Because I feel like the medicine cat's responsibility would be to groom a lot of cats, and I think that they could still potentially get fleas as long as they were not like treating someone for fleas. They don't get fleas if they're treating someone for fleas, but they don't get hairballs from grooming other cats. I think that sounds like it would be fair. Because medicine cat has to have some sort of bonus. You know what I mean? Dang it, Squirrel Leap didn't catch that. Briarstock didn't catch that. We're having a hard time. And then it looks like, and Briarstock was going to go sleep, but Kit wants to play. And then I think that we have a very exhausted Squirrel Leap who needs to go to bed soon. And then, look at this. And we have Socialize with Kit. And actually, let's go ahead and present this present to Squirrel Leap, because that is what Dogaze wanted to do before she got distracted. And I lost that little wish. All right, go ahead and present the food. And Squirrel Leap, being Squirrel Leap, I think would definitely put it in the prey pile first, because she knows what the right thing to do is with this food. So she would say thank you, and she would get nuzzled, and then she would put it straight in the prey pile so that the kids can eat. No, Squirrel Leap, why? Oh, dang it. All right, and let me go ahead and roll to see if Squirrel Leap got sick or not. So close. Thank goodness. All right, lucky for her, she didn't get sick. She's just very, very tired, so I'm going to let her go ahead and go to bed now. You go ahead and sleep, Squirrel Leap. I have pushed you too far. And yeah, a lot of our cats are starting to get hungry, exhausted, tired. We need to catch more prey. Honeywish just caught a red assassin beetle. Well, that's a good thing for that, Honeywish, but that's not food. That's not food. I wonder if they actually catch a lot of these assassin beetles. So I wonder if there's some other things we should make the assassin beetles do. All right. And hopefully Squirrel Leap will take care of herself. Oh my gosh, there's seriously like not that much food. Go, you guys. Go, go, go. Honeywish is just going to have to pull like a long one. Is Crowfeather awake yet? Everybody's going to be really hungry. All right, Briarstock. Let's see. The kits are fed though. And is Mossleaf fed? Mossleaf is getting food right now. And I think she would go ahead and try to join in the hunting. She does want to interact with Lizard Kit, but he's snoozing. He's about to wake up. So we'll go ahead and let Mossleaf finish eating. And then I think she would do a little bit of light hunting because she knows that everybody is really having a hard time getting enough food. In fact, can she even locate prey? Can we? She really loves lizards. So maybe she's thinking, oh, Lizard Kit might want a lizard. Not knowing that he's fed, like well fed right now. So let's see if she can find one. Are you going to find a lizard for us, Mossleaf? Are you going to be able to sense one anywhere? Whoa, geez. All right, so there's apparently a lizard way down here, but I don't think that that's going to help us right now. So we'll just have her go ahead. At least we know she can, now that her hunting skill is high enough, look for specific kinds of food. We'll let her do just a little bit of light hunting because she's thinking of her kits. And then we'll have her maybe interact with Lizard Kit when he wakes up. All right, come on, you two. Phew. And we haven't even gone to check like the patrol borders yet. Oh, Honeywish, good job. We haven't even done that yet today, but I think that's okay because the cats have been super busy. Ooh, that's a yellow python. That's really cool. Uncommon. Oh, I need to start remembering to check if they get rare catches or not. Like that's a rare catch. So we'll go ahead and get that. And I think she had like a plasma beetle that I forgot about earlier. So I'll get rid of that one too. Yeah, I've been forgetting about the empty chip bag curse. So I'll have to go ahead and just say that's like a curse of winter and I need to remember to do that. There's so many things I need to remember to do. But you guys, it's so worth it. Like this plasma beetle, extremely unusual. We could get rid of that too. All right. And a little bit more hunting going on here. Mossleaf is trying to catch some bugs, so at least we'll have beetles to eat. Hunting down some peel bugs, little pill bugs. And I think the cats are doing pretty good. Mossleaf didn't catch it, dang it. Yeah, I think the cats are doing pretty good. It's just kind of tricky because there's not as many spawners generating all of the creatures for us. And that's why the spawners are so useful in the better seasons when it's warmer, because the animals will just show up and the cats won't have to spend this long time trying to run around and trying to find the prey, like so. The prey will just be laying around, kind of like the beetles usually are over here. That's really cool. Yay, Honeywish! That's really cool that Silverfang, where'd he go? He's snoozing over here now. It's really cool that he actually wanted to go and try catching a beetle all on his own. I think he really does want to contribute to the clan. All right, there we go. Little scarab beetle can come over here and be there for food. And I think Honeywish is going to have to be done. Yes, another scarab beetle. Well, there we go. Poor Moss clan, stuffing themselves full on eating all sorts of beetles so that they can survive the winter. And then Lizard Kit wants to go sniff his dad, but I think his mom should spend a little time with him. A whole turtle! Come on, Mossleaf! Do it! Do it! Do it! You can do it! Did you get it? No, that's empty chip bag. Well, phooey. Alright, we're going to let Lionstar go ahead and sleep. And we're going to come over, friendly socialize, and playfully chase Lizard Kit. Because Mossleaf really wants to bring Lizard Kit under her wings, so to say, under her paw, I suppose. And one of the things I'm really looking forward to is when the kits become old enough that we can start making them apprentices. And who do you think so far would make a good mentor for Oak Kit or for Lizard Kit? Because that's a good question. And with New Leaf getting slowly but surely closer, we'll also have to think about the fact that a clan needs to have more kits. We're about halfway through Leaf Bear right now. And a clan does need to have more kits. So it might be worth thinking about, what was that, Lizard Kit? What was that? You better apologize. Your mom wants to playfully like chase you and you're just ignoring her like this. Here, you're gonna be subjected to a nuzzle now. Take this. Is it because he's lazy? It's because he's lazy. I think Mossleaf is going to be like, well, okay, son, you may not want to like interact with me the way I want, so you're going to get groomed now, because she's a very neat, non-destructive cat. So he's going to have to put up with getting groomed. And then I have been thinking it will soon be time, not next time, because I think it's about time to check back in with Branch Clan, especially because Wild Kit and Stone Kit are going to be old enough to be apprentices pretty soon. But next time we come back to Moss Clan, I think Mossleaf is going to see what she can do to try to work with the spirit of the land even during the winter. I think she's going to be like, you know what? I'm going to try to bring in a store of honey at least. But yeah, if you guys like that idea of being able to ask questions about the specific characters, like their likes and dislikes, what they think about other cats in the moment, like depending on what their current mood is and what the current plot is, then let me know. And who would you want to learn the most about first? I'm really curious about that too. There you go, Lizard Kit. Why don't you come over here and scratch this like a good kitten? And where's your brother? For crying out loud. Okay, I didn't expect you to be the one to come over and start sniffing at Willow. What are you doing? Crowfeather, what are you doing over here? Who knows? Crowfeather, let's have you do a little bit of hunting, sir. Maybe he likes hunting over here. See, and we can also come over and gather up all of these mushrooms. And I'm sure that there's something we could come up that's useful for the mushrooms, like maybe making a cat who's really, really hungry at least get half of their hunger bar back. So we can probably start doing that too. All right, okay, that was unexpected. I mean, that is also a question. Oh, and he's off to go. He's off to go watch that venomous snake again. That's also a question we do need to address at some point in the future is what do we do with the spirit of the land? Who is going to become the apprentice of the spirit of the land? And how is Mossleaf going to pick which one of her kits? Because it's going to have to be one of her kits genetically who has the green markings on their body. Kind of the green markings represents how strong the power is with and the connection is with the spirit of the land for Moss Clan at least. We're going to have to see just who she picks, who has the better suited personality, independent, adventurous, but often going over to talk to Willow Oak Kit, or neat and I can't believe you don't know your own son is lazy. No wonder she was so confused by the fact he didn't want to go and play chase with her. Lizard Kit. So, all right. And I think we're going to let Mossleaf try to catch this. And we're going to check on Crowfeather, who's currently bringing back some prey, which is a good thing. Sniff Willow. He's curious. Everyone's getting curious about Willow, even though it's Leaf Bear, which is kind of fun. Sweet. And it looks like we have some new food finally showing up for the clan. So, and Mossleaf somehow got fleas. So we'll try to get rid of that too. And little Oak Kit's off to go watch a bug. They're just so cute. Look at the kittens when they walk. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. You're just adorable. Look at your tiny little bitterpaw feet. Look at them. Look at them. And it's so difficult to realize that they're not going to be kits much longer. They're already almost going to be like apprentices. And after that, it's not going to be too much longer. And then they're going to be grown cats. And who knows what will happen. And Mossleaf decided she didn't want to try to go catch that bug after all. All right. Well, that's fine. And she does want to really connect with Lizard Kit more. So I wonder if she thinks Lizard Kit is more suited to be the next spirit of the land. So all those things we'll have to find out as time goes on. Apparently Lion Star is just taking a snooze right outside of camp. Why not? Why not? I probably need to make more nests for him too. And we'll have to see what they get up to next time, you guys. So thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think about doing that Q&A thing with the cats. Let me know what you think about all of the current cats that we have in the clan, like little Oak Kit, who is now very curiously watching this bug. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.